Paper boy.
Good God, you've gone native.
Jeff?
Hey, don't look at me like that. I've just gone tourist.
How the hell are you, man? How the hell are you? How's Boston? Lisa, get out of here. We'll go down.
Mike. If I were you, I wouldn't be so happy to see me.
What?
Nothing. Good morning.
Was I snoring?
No. Are you the most beautiful woman on the face of the earth? Yes.
Well, I'm the happiest.
So how much up and down were you?
Once or twice.
Once or twice an hour, you mean?
Well, you don't think I know when you're getting up out of bed?
What, do I walk in my sleep?
Whenever I stop rolling towards the middle, that's when I know.
Well, I might have gotten up once in a while. I mean, I'm still on Paris time.
Mm-hmm. You know, when we were on the plane and Adriana was asleep, there was this magazine that was left open. She had this article about this astronomer who discovered a new star.
Oh, wow. Needing more of those, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anybody can do it. Even you and I could do it. But this particular guy, he got up every single night just to make sure it was there. They say that after you do it a certain amount of times, presto, it's a scientific fact.
Is that really the way you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, my turn.
You? Hi, sweetie.
Hi, baby.
Oh, look at here. Who's the beautiful child? Who's the beautiful baby?
You think she needs to be changed?
Would you stop that? She's gonna think that's her name.
Well, I do diapers well. I like diapers.
Do you hear that, baby? He thinks you're the fountain of youth.
Look she's not even slightly cranky.
She takes after you.
Well, I didn't think that she would sleep so good.
Especially with us crawling around all over the place, huh?
Well, I just admit it being a strange place and all.
It's not that strange. Look at this. See that? Those hills over there, those are your hills. And over there, this is a tree, and the ocean is right over there. And way over there, that's your grandfather's house. The only thing that was missing was you. And now nothing is. And that's a scientific fact.
So, what, you're gonna re-recruit me?
No, hell no. We had you once. Why would we want you again? I'm not even working, strictly speaking. 3 days unpaid leave. That's what this little trot down memory lane's costing me.
Well, I'm honored.
Well, don't be. I'm still on an expense account. You see? You stick around, you get seniority, and those perks just start rolling in. I just pulled down a 2-week extradition run down in Lamont. A cokehead who was wanted for multiple felonies back in Boston gets picked up by a Costa Rican uniform for stealing tacos or something from some old lady street vendor. Don't you love that? So I decided to do some checking, see if any of his charming acquaintances had been visiting.
Danny, you're losing me.
Yeah, patience, patience. So I tickle the keyboards, our computers kiss their computers. U.S., Panamanian, Bahamian, Colombian air passengers in and out versus our leads wanted back in Boston. Well, homicides, drug-relateds, I don't care, I got 2 weeks. So, a very curious thing. I don't find what I'm looking for, but that's not the curious thing. One name pops up, bold letters.
Yeah, who?
Leo Mitchell. Traveling under a Colombian passport.
Well, I thought they were gonna... We had to rot away in Argentina, was it?
Yeah, well, I did some more checking.
Well, I thought they told State they was gonna deny him an exit visa.
See, you gotta remember, these people, they don't like our scum any more than we do. Good old Leo found himself a very sharp lawyer who, get this, makes him out to be a political prisoner.
A Colombian passport.
Yeah, he's still got friends in high places. Rock high, you know? So I do some more dancing on the keys, looking for his passport number. Brasilia, Bogota, Panama City, Belmopan, Meriden, Guadalajara. That's where I lost him. Michael, he's heading north, straight for guess who?
All right.
You think maybe he's got relatives in L.A.? No, I don't think so either. We both know Leo's one burning ambition in this life is to make a necklace out of your vertebrae, so here I am.
So have you talked to the border people, to INS?
Well, there's nothing they can do. The one thing we've got him cold on is jumping bail, and you know about the statute of limitations.
Well, how about the kidnapping? He's the one that took Jamie. He's the one who's responsible for what happened.
Mike, I know that, but there's nobody to actually testify. The boy is dead.
Jeff, he's got to be stopped.
He's out of my jurisdiction. The guy's a foreign national. Now, I can stop him. I can put him away forever once he puts a bullet through your skull. In memory of his dear departed scumbag of a brother. So I thought maybe you'd like to save some souls in Kentucky instead. Or North Dakota. They got a lot of infidels out there.
I'm not a priest anymore.
So what are you?
In between.
Well, Michael, you have never in your life been so in between as you are today.
It's the one with the red sail.
It's ours?
Well, it's leased with an option to buy.
It's beautiful. It's huge.
Yeah, well, Donald Trump eats your heart out.
Can we afford this?
Well, I just want to make sure that you have the best what I did with my summer vacation of all.
If my students knew, they would paint me into a yacht in that mural.
You know, well, I have read the morning papers, and I haven't seen a word about that mural.
Well, they're probably just waiting for a slow news day.
I bet you they're waiting for Adriana to have her first tooth.
Well, I can't begrudge them. They've been through hell.
Yeah, well, it's kind of inspiring.
To have a child you thought was lost suddenly given back to you. It only happens in fairy tales.
You know, you read too much, kind of scares you. Ordinary people with ordinary families don't make the headlines or the Brothers Grimm. And we can have our own fairy tale. You know, I have to go, but enjoy your leisure. And actually, I have a surprise for Inspector Castillo.
Eden, have you seen my wallet?
Kelly, we're not a discount house. I mean, that 20% appreciation was the reason we bought the Osaka site in the first place.
You know, that was a very good shot, pal. I mean, you're making like goose gossage over here.
Cash? You didn't tell me it was a cash offer. How credible are they?
You know, this was a gift from your grandfather. You're not supposed to break them till they've been around here for at least a week.
Yeah, well, listen, why don't you just bring over the portfolio and we'll talk about it, okay? And listen, on your way here, would you pick up some milk? Low fat, not skim. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, gosh. Honey, would you hold her? You're late for work.
Why can't I work here at home like you?
Oh, ask Ethan Asher. Oh, by the way, I think he called when I was feeding Chip. He left a message on the machine. Now, I had it when I went to the phone. I went to the phone. I put it down.
What were you talking about, a cash offer?
Meryl Streep wants to buy you. I said yes if the price was right.
How thoughtful of you. Can you press the button? Can you press the button in the machine? Good job.
There's the two, but I had the one.
Castillo, enough is enough. Welcome home and get your butt down to the station.
I don't understand. I got the bowl, I got the fork, I got the spoon.
What haven't you got?
The banana. I thought you said you were full.
Well, he's a growing boy. He's grown since you asked him, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it's good, too. Basically, I'm giving Kelly a hard time. We have some people who are offering a lot of money for the Osaka site. It's her first big project for us.
Oh, I see. It's all supermom stuff, huh?
Please.
When are you ERA types going to demand full parental leave for fathers, I wonder?
Don't look at us. Defend yourself.
I love you.
Eau de banana. You wear it well.
Watching the whales? Are the Russians invading?
No, actually, I'm just shielding my eyes from that shirt.
What? Oh, I guess everybody's used to seeing me in basic black.
Tell me, is Missy advising you in your wardrobe, too? She told me that she's giving you lessons in cool.
Oh, remedial cool. I don't think I got it yet.
Well, I'm glad that you're doing something constructive with your summer.
How about you?
Take a look.
What am I looking for?
The marina, the fourth slip, the one with the red sail.
What, is Jackie O on it, or,
Ethan has leased it for us.
Congratulations, she's a beauty. What's the displacement?
Please, don't give me the ancient mariner act. Huh? This is me? Hello, Laura? You know, the woman that you almost shipwrecked 10 feet off the dock.
Wait a minute, I
because
can remember. You were the skipper on that day. I mean, Michael, I swear, I was practically raised on a boat.
Well, I never said a sailboat.
Well, what, a canoe?
Remember, poor Jamie.
Maybe we should wait for the blessing of the fleet.
Oh.
So, are you going to be heading out to sea, or?
I think just day trips on the weekends, I imagine.
Well, what, with a machine like that, it's like tying a greyhound to your front porch.
Well, I don't know what kind of vacation you're thinking, Daddy. He's only been on the job a year, not even that.
Well, suggest it to him. He can find a way.
Why would I? He's happiest when he's working, and I don't have any burning desire to sail off to New Guinea.
Well, you had a tough semester. I think you could use some time away. Really, the sooner the better.
What's with you?
What do you mean?
I think you're projecting.
Well, you always say that, or said that.
You always do. You know, when you talk fondly about how much I would enjoy something that has never even crossed my mind, it's a dead giveaway, Michael. Maybe you need a little summer vacation in someplace exotic.
Well, I was thinking about going away.
Taking a trip?
Well, what's there to keep me here, really?
Wait, are you talking about taking a trip or going away?
I was just thinking about it.
I thought you were happy here. I don't know. Maybe you should.
Surprise! Back to the old grind. It's about time I'm waiting for it.
What is this?
I told you I'd get him down here.
Yeah, well, not that we missed you or anything. Except for the guys taking orders from Vic. Oh, come on.
From all of us to you and yours.
Well, thank you, Paul. What is this, anyway?
You sound like a broken record. Open.
Think of it as a little baptismal gift.
And to keep the kids at the playground in line.
That's right.
What could you... Oh, my goodness gracious. You guys are crazy.
All right.
Look at this. That's great. What's this say? Special patrol? What's that?
Oh, what did you expect? An instant sergeant? She's got to walk a beat.
Come on.
Look, enough of this frivolity. I've got words for the inspector, and I know you all have jobs.
What jobs? Come on, Cruz.
Jobs,
Here.
work,
Yeah,
work.
yeah, let's start coasting, you guys. Come on.
This is great, you guys. Thanks, brother. Good to see
Let
you
us know
again.
if it fits, all right?
I will.
Okay,
Thanks
man.
a lot.
All right.
This is
If not,
great.
save it for the next guy.
All right.
Sorry to be such a wet blanket, but I've got such a tight schedule today, I don't have a moment to breathe.
Well, what's on your mind, Ethan?
Well, you're very well liked around here. No, actually, you're very well thought of, which is even more important, and not just by the people who work under you. I'd like to, first of all, give you my heartfelt congratulations for finding your daughter and bringing her home. It was damn good police work. A little tough on the rest of us, but damned competent.
Uh-huh. Well, thank you.
Second, I'd like to congratulate you on being promoted to captain.
We already have a captain.
Well, we're expanding, and we just haven't announced it yet.
I didn't put in for that.
No, but you earned it.
Says who? Surely this wasn't your idea.
Says the commissioner.
And he was just too busy to tell me himself?
Whoa, what's the matter? You've got it. You're in. I mean, if you'd rather someone else had told you, I apologize.
No, I apologize. I'm honored.
Good.
But I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask to be passed over this time.
That's your prerogative, but may I ask why?
Yeah, if I do this, if I ever do this, I'm going to want to do it right, which means contact with the press, community meetings, awards dinners, academy graduations. I mean, frankly, I don't have the time. I got a family now. I got a daughter who's 6 months old. I haven't seen her since she's 6 days old. You talk about life being too short. Actually, it isn't even that. It's more that life feels too big, too full. I think think at a certain point in time, you got to decide where you want to be, and I want to be home.
Okay.
Is it?
Sure. I just wish I had a choice like that to make.
Sorry, Cruz, just a reminder that Sandra Mills is still in protective custody, which she could have another 30 years of as far as I'm concerned, but do you want me to kiss her off, or do you want to put her at the top of your list?
No, I'll take it, Vic.
Okay.
Yeah. Top of my list.
Heather, I can't apologize enough. If I had known that this delivery was going to be an emergency.
It's okay. It's okay, really. Us pregnant ladies like to know that there is indeed an end to this pregnancy.
Great. Just let me get out of these scrubs, okay?
Okay.
You can go in if you want to.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Hi.
Hi, Scott.
How's it going?
Don't do that, please.
What?
Look to see if I'm showing yet. If I am, it's just microscopically.
I wasn't. I was just thinking how terrific you look.
Well, everything's fine, thank you. I'm just here for one of those prenatal exams that I always thought were a waste of money.
Like what? A sonogram? Wow.
Yeah, I actually get to see her today. Or him. And I'm having some other tests done, too, so don't make either one of us paranoid, okay?
Listen, maybe I shouldn't ask this, but do you mind if I hang around? I just would like to know how things went. That's if you would like to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Hi.
Hi. You probably don't remember me.
Of course I do.
Селеста Napoli. I wanted to drop this off for Cruz and your sister.
Oh, well, she's kind of busy right now.
Oh, I don't want to bother her. I picked this up and I thought the store delivered, and as it turned out it didn't, and I was in the neighborhood, so I thought... Nobody, it's just a delivery.
Celeste?
Oh, my God. She's so beautiful, Eden.
Adriana, I want you to meet somebody very important. Celeste has done a lot to risk having you come home.
Oh, no, not really, but I'm so happy you're back with your parents. Oh, she's so beautiful.
Well, listen, would you like to come in for a minute?
I'm
we were just
sorry. I couldn't wait. I know it's your first day back, and I bought a gift, and I couldn't wait, and I just...
that's so sweet. But please, stay. Just for a minute, at least we can talk or something. I mean, we're sort of taking turns between stuffing ourselves and working.
We finished stuffing ourselves.
Oh,
Here we are.
well, if you're sure, if you don't mind.
Sure, come on in. Just have to excuse that lived-in look.
Oh, are you kidding me? I can't wait for the day till the mess in my house is from baby toys and not from hair dryers and girls' clothes.
It's a change.
I'm sure.
Speaking of messes, I think I'm elected to do the kitchen.
Thank you.
Are you working out of the house, Eden?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to. Cruz is so green. He is so jealous.
Of all the attention the baby's getting?
No, of not being able to work at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's none of those competition feelings, you know, that the experts always talk about, at least not yet.
Yeah.
It's like when I spend time with her, I'm spending time with him. I do think they're right, though, about that irresistible force that brings two people together, whether you like it or not. I mean, I happen to like it. However, I can't understand if some people don't.
Miss Mills to see you, sir?
Yeah, thank you, Paul. Appreciate it.
Cruz.
Hi.
Oh, I'm so thrilled for you. Really. And Eden, too, of course. Is she here? No, of course she's not here. She's at home with the baby. I read this morning's paper cover to cover. Oh, newspapers don't have covers, do they? Well, anyway, I'm very thrilled for you, really, and I think you deserve all of the happiness you must be feeling right now.
Well, thank you very much, Sandra. How have you been?
Me? What a question.
Really, why?
Well, I mean that you would be thinking about me on a day like today. But that's the way you are. I knew that the first time I met you. Do you remember at the airport?
Of course I remember.
You were about to leave for Paris and you were so angry at me. No, that was another time. Anyway, now you want to know how I am?
I'm sorry about the protective custody until we actually got Adriana back. I didn't know how far to whom the danger might extend. I realized it must have been difficult for you.
No, not really. Your officers were very nice, everyone. And besides that, I was just as preoccupied with Adriana as you were.
Well, I'm sure you were concerned.
No, I wasn't concerned. I knew everything was going to turn out. I mean, by that time, I knew. I wasn't concerned. I was there. The first time that you held Adriana, I held her too. The very moment. You were very brave. But so was she, so was I. When do I get to meet her?
We know that we'd never have gotten her back without your help, and for that, we'll be grateful to you for the rest of our lives.
And when will that be? Is that what you're asking me? You know, I don't tell fortunes.
No. No, I'm saying that for a number of reasons, we feel it's best if we go our own ways now.
Is that what we feel? Who's we?
We as me. I think you and I became much too deeply entangled. Some good came of it, but some not so good. You obviously have quite a career as a psychic in front of you. It would be stupid to throw it away on this kind of attachment. We don't want to have your first case be your last, now do we?
Job's over, Sandra. Go home.
You came close to losing your life.
Eden's ex-husband. She sure does pick him.
By your own hand.
You're right, of course. I know I'm difficult. I have tendencies. I don't mean sexual tendencies.
I know you didn't.
And after all, what are any of you to me? An interesting problem, a professional matter, right? Nobody lives under my skin but me. Anyway, I've had a job offer. I've been offered a job in Washington, D.C. It's a very, very good, important agency. And in fact, I can't talk about it.
Well, congratulations. I mean it. Best of luck.
Luck? Haven't you learned anything? Tell Eden I wish her the best.
That was you? Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Well, you're not gonna insult my shirt?
Well, you've seen me in a lot worse than that, right? You want to know? Remember?
I was thinking of my own old days. Old days. You didn't know me then.
No, I didn't know you, but I probably knew every other man on the face of the earth. What were you thinking about those old days?
Whether it mattered what I did.
Oh, now there's a cheery thought.
Whether it could have turned out differently.
I got an idea. You slap me, I'll slap you. We'll both feel better. What do you think? Want to give it a shot?
I'm thinking of moving on.
What? To where, Michael? You want to know something funny? I was thinking the exact same thing about 90 seconds ago. I was trying to picture myself in Grand Rapids working for some fourth-generation cabinet maker. Could you see me doing that for the rest of my life? Saying it out loud now, I realize it's ridiculous, and I think you just helped me change my mind. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm good for that.
I'm tired of being afraid, Michael.
Of what?
Everything. I feel like I wake up every morning with leg irons on, and it has to stop. I can't do it. You know?
Well, it's one thing to tell yourself that, but...
I don't know. I just keep thinking that everything depends on whether or not Scott finds out I was a whore, and...
I never heard you call yourself that before.
Well, that's what I was, right? So maybe it's just time that I face some music. All I do is walk around biting my nails thinking that some unborn child is going to destroy my life. And does that make any sense to you? Of course things are gonna change. I wouldn't have fallen in love with Scott. I mean, he's the kind of man, he wouldn't walk away from his own flesh and blood. I guess as long as I feel like a cheat. I expect to be cheated.
I know exactly how you feel.
I'm ending it. I'm gonna tell Scott.
You're a better man than I am.
No. I'm not better. I'm just tireder, I think. And what the hell, there's always Grand Rapids, right?
Yeah, there she is, all right.
Yeah, there she is. She's got my nose.
Yeah, well, she's photogenic like me.
Well, what else?
What else what?
Oh, how's the anemia?
Come on, Scott. This has been civil so far, almost even pleasant. Don't spoil it, okay?
Heather, I'm just asking questions that any father would ask.
No, you're not. You're asking questions that any doctor would ask, and I already have one. Thank you.
Are you telling me that your health is none of my business?
Exactly. Scott, I didn't suddenly become a walking incubator for your child. I am still me. I feed myself, I clothe myself, I wash myself, and I am the proud owner of my basic privacy rights.
Well, that's fine, Heather, but what I don't understand is why you refuse to acknowledge that you have any obligation to me at all.
That's what it always boils down to, isn't it, Scott? What's owed to you? Never mind the rest of the world. It's Scott's way or it's not at all, right? You know, God help Селеста, the next woman has to squeeze into your image of perfection. I am not your mother, Scott. I didn't betray you, and I don't know you a damn thing.
Come in.
Hey.
Oh, my friend, you gotta lay off those Gidget movies.
Oh, yeah. Welcome home. Real
Thanks.
happy for you.
Thanks, there's a lot to tell, man. In fact, you wanna have lunch? I'm about to knock off. You got something else planned?
Yeah. I need some help.
Okay, sit down. I hope that means that you're looking for a job for the department's sake.
No, somebody is gonna kill me if he can manage it, and I'd rather he didn't.
Okay, back up.
His name is Leo Mitchell. He's your basic loser, take-all, prostitution, drugs, stolen cars, mostly drugs. He's from way back when I was in the force in Boston. His brothers, Stan and he, are the type, they're too cautious to convict. And they never lay the other man on top because he's drinking Mai Tais on an island somewhere. But all in all, the world would be a better place without people like this. So you do your best, you wait and you watch for a break. So one night, we had a break. It was in South Boston. We seized about 10 kilos of coke, which was a lot of cash in those days. And Stan was shot and killed. Leo believes that the bullet was mine.
Not that it matters, but was it?
Probably. I know it was now, but I mean, you know how that is. But at the time, we all said we didn't know who it was. So when word gets out on the street that Leo's crazy, he's talking killing a cop, we didn't know who it was. We brought him in on suspicion on the Boston thing. We knew that it wouldn't stick. And that's when he told me that didn't matter how long it took, he was gonna kill me. And that's when the Jamie thing happened.
Jamie is the name of the boy who,
Yeah. I don't know if I told you this, but I was living with Jamie's mother at the time. It's complicated. But anyway, Jamie was abducted on a Monday on the way to school. Yeah, and then you know what happened. Leo, set the whole thing up. He set me up.
You mean, when the boy was killed, you thought you were defending yourself against Mitchell?
Believe me. I mean, that day, I wish he would have made good on his threat. I wish he would have killed me, but today, no. But I believe that he may still do it anyway.
You got my message, huh?
No, what message?
About having lunch together? You're finished for the day, right?
Yeah, I am, but I didn't stop to pick up my messages. I just came back.
Is everything all right, Scott?
I hope so. Is it?
You're confusing me right now.
I'm sorry. I just had a little run-in with Heather at the hospital.
Look, if you're worried about whether or not I'm going to be able to accept another woman's child into our lives, I'll love that child,
No, that's not
Scott.
it. But I don't know. Maybe it should be. Maybe I take too much for granted. Do you think I do?
Such as what?
Such as you.
What the hell did Heather say to you?
Never mind, Heather, okay? I would just hate to think that you felt that you had to be a certain way with me. That I held you to some kind of standard or something, and that there was only one way, and it was my way, and anything else I didn't want to hear about. And if there's anything here that rings true, please just stop me, okay?
I know what you're saying right now, but I don't think those things.
You do, don't you?
No, Scott, I don't.
Celeste, do you believe that I trust you?
Trust me in what way?
Well, that you can tell me anything and that I would be respectful and understanding. Oh, damn it! I can't afford to blow this relationship.
It's not you. Everything you've done has been perfect. It's my problem.
Why?
It's me.
Why? Is it because I say so?
No, what's going on here with you? Did Heather say something? Did she say something about me?
No. She didn't say anything about you. She just said the one thing that she knew would get to me. And I'm not sure that she isn't right, Celeste. Listen to me, you gotta promise me, okay? That you will never let yourself feel that you have to meet up to my expectations. I love you, and nothing is ever gonna change that.
Well, so maybe he's headed for Texas. What makes you think Mitchell knows where to find you?
He's always known. I get picture postcards, 1 or 2 a year. Greetings from scenic Buenos Aires. Having a wonderful time. Wish you were dead.
Cute. Any of them sent to you here?
Yeah, one. Last summer.
So this summer you take a nice long vacation?
Where to? When do I stop?
Well, I can maybe find out when he enters the country, depending on where he crosses the line, but, you know, arrest him, I can't do that.
I mean, he may have surrendered his citizenship. He could be barred as an illegal alien.
Possible, some diplomatic repercussions.
No, he'll just dummy off his passport and land her illegally, then we won't know where he is or when he's going to turn up.
Look, I do have friends in Mexico. I can call down there, find him, track him, maybe slow him down. That I can do.
That won't work. Nothing will work. What, slow him down for what, another picture postcard? If he knows that he's being spotted, then he's just gonna disappear. He'll turn slippery until he shows up under my bed. No, this is the best. At least I can see him coming. I think this is the only break I'm gonna get.
Michael, you're not developing a death wish, are you?
I've done more damage trying to protect myself from this scum than he could ever do to me. Let him come. I'll be waiting.
Taking your bag.
Yeah, you're doing good. What a beautiful little girl.
Oh,
Sandra?
it's going to take a fire.
On the list again. Did Cruz tell you? I haven't seen him since this morning.
I have. She looks at me as if she knows me. As well she should.
Hi, Chip. Chip, do you remember Sandra? Can you say hello?
I know.
Oh, his grandmother doesn't like me too much, does she, Chip? Can I hold her?
Actually, she's sort of fussy this morning. The trip on the airplane didn't do her very well.
I don't mind.
She's not very good with strangers. And not even my family.
Maybe she just misses her morning croissant. Sorry, I have no sense of humor. Everybody always says so. But you know, I am not a stranger. I've been with her all this time.
Look it. All covered up.
You're a stranger to her than I am. You've been loved. Nothing but love, lucky girl. But your mommy's been hurt. So don't be angry at her for being an overprotective mother. I know what it's like. Not to be a mother. To be overprotective.
Sandra, look, if it would mean so much to you.
Me. The castle. The castle.
Come over here. Come over here.
Hello.
Listen, Cruz and I really want to thank you so much, you know, for helping us find our little girl.
You always talk about thanking me, but friends don't do that.
Are we friends?
No, we're not. Sorry. I'm leaving today for my next job.
Well, I wish you luck.
You wish I was already gone.
Things have a way of working out, don't they?
You mean for you?
Goodbye, Sandra.
I want to know how I got so lucky. Twice. 2 times, one life.
Believe me, I'm no prize.
You don't even know. Every time I'm frightened or I'm scared of something, you make everything so easy.
You should never have to be frightened.
I know that. I guess there's just so many things that I haven't told you. I guess that's probably the reason why.
You've got to promise me that you will never let me do that to you.
You don't do it to me, Scott. I do it to myself. I just wish I knew what Heather had said to you to make you feel so guilty. That makes me very angry that she did that.
There are things that I haven't told you about me either.
This is different.
How do you know?
I know. Trust me.
Well, different doesn't necessarily mean worse.
If it didn't, I wouldn't have been so afraid to tell you before.
And you're not anymore?
Yes, I am. Very. But I'm more afraid not to.
Thanks for coming. Come on.
They didn't have much choice. He left messages for me everywhere. I'm just happy I picked him up before Ethan did.
I'm sorry. It is important.
So you said what?
I want you to call Ethan now.
Why? No, he's at work. I'm not going to bother him.
Well, it won't take long. I just want you to ask him to find out how much vacation time he has and how soon he can get it. You know, you love the boat. You can't wait. You just want to get away for a few days.
Michael, for God's sake.
Look, will you just shut up and listen to me? You've known me well enough. If I ever asked you to do anything that wasn't best for you, everything depends on this. Everything you have with Ethan, everything you have in this town, everybody you know. I don't know why I didn't tell you this morning. I wasn't thinking straight. I've been thinking of the wrong thing. But now I am thinking straight.
What reason do I give him?
Ethan, I don't know. Make up something.
Well, what reason are you giving me?
Leo Mitchell. He's coming back. He's on his way here.
Why can't you?
I'm working.
Likely story.
Well, I was, but Adriana insisted we take a nap. Oh, honey, I know how you like to wear those form-fitting clothes, but isn't this a little ridiculous?
Not only that, I got and turned down a promotion all in the same day.
You what?
What do I need to work harder for, I told myself. I want to stay home and take naps.
How big was the raise? I want to multiply it by 40 and see what we're losing in our retirement.
It was millions, but who cares? We have our brilliant children to take care of us in our old age now.
We had a visitor.
Or several hundred. What were they, Canadian geese?
No, Sandra.
Oh, for the love of God.
It wasn't pretty. She wanted to see Adriana.
Did you let her?
We were at the beach.
And then what?
She wanted to hold her. Listen, let's just not talk about it, okay? It's too bizarre. I'm ashamed when I see her, and I'm ashamed when I'm not.
I'm not. I'm just fine when she's out of the picture.
She said she'd seen you.
Yeah, I told her to stay away. Maybe if I'd invited her for dinner, she'd have taken a train for Alaska.
No, I don't think so. But I do think she's gone for good. She said something about a job out of town. I'm glad she's gone. I feel rotten that I'm glad, but I'm glad.
Darling, you know, the sad fact is, some people won't let you be decent.
Are we decent? Were we?
Darling, don't. Let's not do the woman's dirty work for her, all right? Please.
Look, how big is Washington? Oh, God, it must be very expensive to live there. No, of course you wouldn't know. How many airports are in Santa Fe, I wonder? I just get lost in airports, you know. And I've got relatives in both places I could visit, so I hear it's very beautiful there, very, very livable. Is that what you hear? Well, I'm sorry if you're busy, but I am a customer. I think I'm entitled to some respect. As a matter of fact, I think I'm entitled to an apology. And I am entitled to live anywhere I damn well please. They don't own me. They own me.
Monday, President Bush meets with NATO to hold the alliance together in the face of Soviet arms proposals. I'm Tom Brokaw. I'll have the story from Brussels on NBC Nightly News.